So make sure that if you're not following already, that you do hit that follow button. If you want to subscribe, all of that support does just come right back here to the channel to keep supporting what we do, making the stream bigger and better, making the league bigger and better, and making a better experience for all of you guys at home. So huge shout out as we are getting a look at our two teams' rosters. We already saw really seems defined by the Byleth. We saw some good looks out of the Ike and the Isabel earlier, but now we're going to see really some defining characters. The Byleth, of course, we already mentioned for the Cobalt Guard, but another Bowser Jr. variant here for Team Waka. We saw the first, game win for him in the league on Tuesday while rocking the Ludwig. We're going to see if Larry has a little bit, has the same level of success, but already it seems like he's just getting the treatment up against Cobalt Guard's Byleth, which is a flat 40% to kick things off.
And so far, it's a little unfortunate. It's looking like a laggy match. I'm hoping that starts to subside a little bit. Perhaps these guys are on opposite sides of the country. But yeah, I think the Byleth is going to be pretty strong, right? Spacing out like the race car coming in from the man. I forget which variant of Bowser Jr. this is. I know you just said it. But I'm just going to go with Bowser Jr. But yeah, it looks like a lot of spacing thus far, right? Using a lot of their neutral. Good spot dodges there to avoid the side B coming in from Bowser Jr. And it does look like Team Waka opts a lot for like the up B bomb on Bowser Jr., which is unfortunate if you kind of get caught out afterwards. I wonder if an air dodge there might have been able to catch ledge. It was really close.
I didn't know Bowser Jr. could air dodge after an up B. The more you know.
I think he can. I think Parker showed us that in his Bowser Jr. gameplay the past couple seasons.
I was gonna say our Bowser Jr. expert isn't here. The air dodge doesn't move anywhere. There you go. From the source himself. Yeah, a little bit of a laggy match, but it doesn't seem to be stopping either of them, and that's such a good combo. Oh my gosh, I think no DI. I think he might have been able to DI back onto stage, but just like that, the up air into back air, or up B into back air rather, will keep him alive. Or rather, we'll pick the stock.
Oh, and we got the confirmation in the chat that air dodge doesn't move anywhere. Okay,
That's what I
so
said.
maybe I'm wrong with the... Yeah.
I said that not even 5 seconds ago.
No, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say that our resident expert is not here.
I did, and then after that I said what he said, and then I said right from the source. Chat, clip it, clip it. But anyway, back to our matchup. The Byleth with a substantial lead here, but just like that, will get that stock taken. And it wouldn't be the first time we saw a comeback of this kind in this league.
Very true. We saw one just last Tuesday. And who knows if we see that continue, but right now it is just looking like this Byleth is feeling like the Ike earlier on, where there's just not much room to breathe, and we're seeing the cart start to do a little bit of damage, but it really is just going to take one good smash attack to finish the job here. Not going to find it quite yet. There's a grab. Use the bow, not quite getting to that like superpower mode. Good air dodge to make sure you're not shoved away, but off the recovery, that's gonna be a spike back down as this Byleth continues its reign of terror and takes game number 1.
Yeah, that was clean again from the Byleth. I'm gonna do a quick check-in with the guys and make sure their connections are all good, just because it was a little laggy of a game, so I'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
Run some diagnostics right here.
We have an IT team here in the GMPLUS Smash League just to make sure everything is running as it should.
You see this man is dressed as Koopa right now? Pretty wild.
Is that the ex-competitor Spice here in the chat? What's
Spice
up?
is here.
I may have strolled into the building. Hello.
All right, so they are resetting the arena real quick. So we will talk about the matchup, and we can give a quick replay of the ending of that match. It is very difficult playing in lag as it is, but when you're going against Cobalt Guard, who already played earlier today, won his match, he's kind of on a heater here, 2-0 already. So again, this might just be a very tough matchup for Waka to be going into right now. And as you see there, the up B it spikes you when you're at a decently high percentage. So it's really good tool off stage. And you know what's funny? You might try to recover, but in trying to recover, you might end up accidentally latching onto your opponent. And what would have been a recovery and getting back on stage in turn turns into you just taking their stock. So,
Yo, we just got raided.
oh my gosh, did I miss it? Chef Marinera, my bad, bro. I'm like so locked out
Thank
right
you
now.
so much
I'm
for the
yapping
raid.
yap. Yo, shout out, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm over here yapping. And I'm sorry I didn't have the alert pop up, but like, yo, Chef Marinera, appreciate it. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you so much for bringing the sauce to the chat.
That reminded me, I gotta put an alert on this page because I didn't have it on here. But let's get back into the arena. You do the talking, Turbo. That's what you get paid for.
I'm getting paid? You guys are getting paid?
Who's getting paid for this? That's crazy.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was supposed to be submitting my hourly here. No, I'm just kidding. We do this for the love of the game. We do this for the love of the sport and for everything else and for all of our supporters. Thank you so much again, Chef Marinara, and all the supporters from the Marinara squad for coming on and really appreciate you guys. Just for a quick recap, if maybe you're new, right now we are in the middle of, I guess, day number 2 of the GMPLUS Smash League in our first round of matches for the Commissioner's Cup, our little in-season tournament. But really, the quick highlights you gotta know and what you see on screen, because you're used to, you know, in most Smash tournaments, you got your main, maybe you pull out a secondary for certain matchups. Here we throw that out the window. Instead, it's a draft system where you're given a set amount of salary cap, there's values associated for every character, and then it is a cutthroat fight to try and get the characters that you really want on your team. And making sure that you're doing that within salary cap, there's trades, there's mid-season opportunities, so lots of action. But really what matters the most is you have to win on 3 unique characters. Obviously, we're seeing more than 3 characters on the screen, so there is a lot of depth to the roster, as we're gonna see, you know, the fit check coming through from Cobalt Guard. He's always got, again, just extra aura coming from the Flounder hat, coming from whatever fit he's repping. But still, the way that this league works is you've got to win with 3 different characters. Once you win with one, they're out, they're banned, no longer see him again for the rest of the night. And once you win the best of 5 with 3 unique characters, that's your win for the week. So we get to see a lot more action, a lot more matchups, and honestly a lot more unexpected moments. And what's great is that it keeps the league competitive, it keeps things interesting. As something that I'm very interested to see is, will this Ike continue to be as dominant as we've seen it, or is this Captain Falcon gonna be the right answer?
Oh my gosh, it's still lagging really bad.
Even worse than
Looks like
before.
Yeah, also
Yeah, it's worse. Oh,
ooh, yeah, no, this is pretty bad.
yeah, this is tough. And I think this might be due to Waka's connection. He had just mentioned a little bit he was playing last night, and the connection was a bit bad. And that can be tough on a fast character like Falcon, where you kind of are reading your opponent's moves, you need to react quickly. But I am curious to see the Falcon here. We didn't get to see it on Tuesday, and will it be able to, you know, put an end to this this terror reign of Ike so far?
You know, it's very
look-
tough playing in lag. It's a whole different game. I wonder if should we let them play it through, or should we be like, hey, let's reschedule? Like, what's the protocol here, Commissioner?
We can. Let me go in there. Let me
Yeah,
check it out.
Talk it
we can
over,
call it.
'cause-
Yeah, we can call a rescheduling here if the internet's too bad.
Yeah, we gotta have
I'll be right back.
competitive integrity, you know?
Correct.
We have
I agree.
yeah,
I
Have
100%
integrity
agree.
in this league.
All right, Commissioner, do your job.
Yeah,
And I'll
see.
say, in turn, it is kind of difficult to cast as well, because some of these matchups you're used to it being so fast-paced, especially with a character like Captain Falcon. But when you're lagging as much as you are here, it's hard to go for those ladder combos. It's hard to go for those reads. When again, maybe he tried to air dodge there out of that up air, but just great up air there from the Ike. But they're still playing.
Yeah.
So, but ooh, good air dodge there. What's the
Ladies
word,
and gentlemen.
Commissioner?
They are persevering
Okay.
through the lag.
Okay.
They're going through it.
All right, well, it's an even game.
They're better men than me.
2 stocks apiece.
You wouldn't hear the end of it from me if I was
Be
lagging
in
like
the
this.
book.
We were just here. It was a lag. I totally had that, even though it's an even footing. Again,
Nice.
like it's one of the
Yeah, it is.
unfortunate realities of online play, but it is one of the beautiful things about the internet is that we get to have this cross the nation league. We've got one competitor in Queens and we got another in San Francisco. And the fact that we're able to have them duking it out here in the GMPLUS arena is really just an incredible thing. As right now, it really is just the Ike that's continuing to bring it down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a clean stock from Cobalt guard. I think despite the lag, he's really able to read the recovery options and kind of have a handle on this Cat Falcon so far.
And you see the Ike opting very often go for that down tilt to start any sort of up air combo. And it is a really good tool. It kind of shoots him straight up. And very often you're able to get those up air forward air strings. And I would like to see them use neutral air a little more. I did just see them start using it right there. But neutral air is also just one of those moves where it's so good in neutral. Just because of that 360 hitbox that it has.
That's a very good point. It's a good good like short hop approach, right? Because you have a couple ways of coming towards them, and I think it might be auto cancelable on short hop. I'm not entirely sure, but it's good to shield after that as well. Yeah, there's another down tilt to forward air, misses the up air.
Oh, I play Captain Falcon very different than most. I'm the kind of guy to just run up to you and forward or an up smash. Oh, the air dodge is timed perfectly to avoid it.
Ooh, good spot dodge for the Raptor boost.
Next slide. Oh, no.
The air dodge, then he's not able to recover in time.
Might have been lag, might have been not,
dodges.
but it's like that 2-0 series lead for Cobalt guard. Oh, man. And this could be easily a 3-0 season start for Cobalt guard. I mean, that would be a statement heard across the whole league. Basically saying,
Absolutely.
hey, I'm the guy you got to come and beat,
I mean, in the preseason invitational, I think he made it to the finals, or at least the semifinals, which is a very deep run for a rookie, and is just continuing to show, that capability right here, right now, week in, or day in, day out, match in, match out. Just feeling very comfortable. I think a lot of those jitters from the very start have gone away. He's settled into the league and is now, I think, looking at the likes of a Team 7, a Team Hype, a Bridge 4, our, Ring of Champions, and saying, maybe I want to put myself up on that pedestal.
And to do that as a rookie too would just be incredible. I mean, never before seen, if you will, except for season 1 when everyone was a rookie. Or season 0, should I say.
So going back to the drawing board here, who do you pick? I wish I could spend more time on it, but we're going to find out in a second here. The Incineroar makes a season debut against Snake. Maybe this is the switch up we need
It's
for
a
Team
league
Waka.
debut as well.
I've never played Incineroar. I might have never played Incineroar, you're right. And no one else would have except for myself. And it's very interesting because you think about the characters you have and you think about the lag that they're going through, and maybe they pick something intentionally into it. Maybe you don't want to play a combo heavy fast character. You want to play something like a cat that could just side B, and I mean, granted, the side B does have a timing that you have to hit, but Snake's also just
And
someone
with the lag, that could be difficult.
Yeah, that could be. But for Snake, is very much just a projectile game. Hey, I'm gonna Z drop this grenade. I'm gonna down B you with this C4. Very volatile, very heavy matchup right now.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, so far it is just going the Snake's way, and that is the difficulty with the projectiles, is it's that much harder to dodge when you're on, like 200 ping or whatnot, right? If you're lagging, you're just gonna miss maybe where that C4 gets dropped. You're gonna miss if there's a grenade getting thrown at you. And right now, you're just looking for any way back on stage, trying to take advantage of that rage, but
I got disconnected again. That's
still just running up, running down.
Hold up, I have the game. Just give me 1 second. I'll pull it up.
There it is.
Classic Nintendo.
We are once again having to shift back to a slightly different view. as we lost connection from one of our sources. Game still continues with the Snake up, but not for very much longer, it feels, as a couple good hits from the Ensign make this an 88-0, stock. But of course, the Ensign still down by 1. Really is just looking for any kind of confirm, as we do get the game back on screen for all y'all at home, as we're going to finally see that be, but no timing to be had. So difficult to get on the lag, and there's just not enough percentage for it to kill off the top here on FD. As Snake, a surprisingly heavy character, does stay alive a little bit longer than you'd sometimes anticipate for such a projectile-heavy character, and already just looking for the confirms on the spike. I love these looks from Cobalt Guard, as it's unfortunate, but Waka just really hasn't gotten a ton of ground. He's gotten hits here and there, but nothing that feels super solid. As once again, another ledge guard, another look, and that Ensign's just not getting quite enough vertical, as that's a 2-stock lead right now. Hey, never mind. Make that a 1-stock lead. Just a pure 0-0 1-stock advantage for Cobalt Guard, as he's looking to continue this streak of domination so far. Again, as we mentioned, already 2-0 on the season, looking to close off the night with a sweep here. And for Waka, is looking for that first win. Of course, that first game of this series, just to make that long march home. But you've got to get this stock first, and it's certainly not looking very good. Another jab to send him off stage. We're seeing a couple C4s, and not sure about that one. Might have just been a moment where you're lagging a little too hard, and you're like, did I drop that? And instead, you activate it on yourself. So it didn't quite work out for the Cobalt Guard. Now just taking some really awkward approaches. Not sure about all this, use of the recovery. Could just be that we're seeing some crazy lag, and both of them just really struggling. I mean, I can feel it. Y'all can see it, that this is just not a very clean game state, as that grenade's finally going to land. That up smash going to get slowed down, going to absorb some of that, but even though there's no knockback, there's still a little bit more damage coming down, and this Ensign is going to have to find his way forward, as does get the timing, does get the kill, and Ensign's a very scary character with a lot of rage, so we'll have to see if this gets the job done, and then never mind, it's just going to be a fair to finish it off for the Solid Snake, as Cobalt Guard up 3-0 after a nice little 3-0.